Hello there, I is George W. Bush, and you're about to watch my real fun movie. Have fun. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum. Wow, it looks like a small Christian town where everyone is a Christian, and if you're a Muslim or something, you get persecuted for it. Haha, don't worry, it's not the racist kind of Christian town like Charlottesville. It's just a nice Christian town where religion bonds people together, makes them more, connected. Oh, it's so nice to live in a Christian town like this. Hi there, I'm a mother. I have a son. He plays basketball, the game where you throw a ball into a hoop, and it makes him seem not racist because black people play basketball. Isn't that spazzo? Alright, me and my son, we're on our way to church, where we go every day because we love hearing lies written 2,000 years ago by ignorant savages and apply them to every aspect of our daily life. Follow me and my son along as we head on to school in this small, nice, white little Christian town. Actually, we do have some black people here, so there's no use calling us racist, okay? Alright, let's go. Hi there, Pastor. Me and my son are sure into all this religion stuff. Here's my son here. He sure does play the basketball good. He's a real whiz at basketball. What do you say to that, Pastor? All right. I mean, our son here, he's just really into basketball.
Yes, I am, Mother.
Yeah, our son sure is into basketball. Keep that in mind, because that's what this movie is about. He's into basketball, okay? So, Pastor, what do you think that our son's in basketball? Oh, your son is in basketball? I never would have noticed since you keep bringing it up like every 3 minutes. Yeah, your son's in basketball? Whoa. That's pretty lit. Get it? I said, your son plays basketball? That's pretty rad. Get it? Basketball. Okay, that was a good joke, right? That's Christian humor for you. Okay, thanks for the joke, Pastor. Yeah, that's a really good joke. Okay, me and my son here, who plays basketball, we've come to this church to learn and love with Jesus, our magical Savior. Gee, I sure do love the Christianity. How about you, little Tibby?
Yeah, I sure does love the Christianity. It's so cool.
Okay, Pastor. As you can see, little Timmy here has got to go to basketball practice so he can hoop it up some more with all those slam dunks. You know, he's in basketball, right, Pastor? Yeah, I sure know that. He's in basketball. Awesome. Okay. Well, nice seeing you. In just a moment, I'll be preaching lies from that pulpit up there and telling you that you can stone a woman to death if she's unfaithful to her husband. Sound fun, little Timmy?
Oh, gee, yeah, sure, Pastor. It sounds so awesome.
Okay, little Timmy. So as you can see, everyone in this little Christian town here, they all have so much fun together. Remember, Christianity and religion isn't an inhibition to emotion and expressing yourself thoroughly and thoughtfully. It's it's just a nice thing, just nice lies you can tell yourself to comfort yourself and say, the world isn't bad, it isn't full of disgusting people, and I'm not one of those disgusting people, and I don't contribute to ignorance or lies. There's a movie called Breakthrough, which is in theaters now. It's being given a worldwide release. This movie isn't that movie. It's called Breakthrow, which is how you know it's not the same one. Although both of them are inspiration-y, Christian-y movies that get your mind and soul thinking, boy, I sure could go to church right now and donate some money to them. But it's not just, this new movie Breakthrough isn't just on the Hallmark Channel where you'd expect it to be. No, it's being given a nationwide theatrical release. Why not publish a movie adaptation of Mein Kampf while you're at it? Just go right ahead. Because apparently the nation hasn't learned anything. This movie, however, Breakthrow, won't be given a wide-scale theatrical release despite it being better than Breakthrough. Don't get the two confused. This movie is nothing like that movie. Stay tuned. Let's see what happens in this small Christian town involving the kid who plays basketball. Keep in mind, he plays basketball. Okay. Wow, lady, as pastor of this small, not boring Christian town, it sure was nice of you to invite me to your son's basketball game. I have a basketball right here that he can use. Okay, thanks, Pastor. Let's watch my son in action, and you'll see just how great he is at this rad game. I think it's pretty new. It must have been invented in 1990 or something. The kids sure are into crazy stuff these days, huh, Pastor? Yeah, they sure are. First it's basketball, next thing you know, it'll be Madonna. Okay. Okay, here he is in action. Here you go, little Timmy. Take this basketball here, go out and hoop it up, okay, little Timmy?
All right, Pastor.
Whoa, it's the basketball moves, it's the basketball montage of the basketball shots, and everyone's doing the basketball. Oh yeah, this is so cool. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, everyone's doing the basketball. Whoa, yeah, basketballing all day, because every movie these days has to be a sports movie. Everything has to be about sports because Americans have a competitive nature and have to win something even if it's nothing. Athletes make more money than most people make in a year. They get money for tossing the ball around. Yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome basketball sports scene. I'm hopping on one foot right now. Whoa. Down, 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 down. Down, down. Wow, little Timmy, you sure saved the day there. Little Timmy, you sure play basketball good.
Thanks, Pastor. I sure does.
Okay, come on, little Timmy. I'll take you on. What do you say to the pastor, huh?
Thanks for the basketball, Pastor.
It was my pleasure, little Timmy. Sure does liking this nice Christian town here. Sure does like it, huh?
Yeah, Pastor, it's so great.
Okay. Well, I'll be taking little Timmy here, Pastor. So long. Boy, husband oh mine, I sure say, our son little Timmy sure is hell of a great at basketball. Don't say hell, wife. Never say that. Yeah, but our son is good at basketball. So hopefully next year he gets a degree and gets to go to college, because he's better than anyone else at throwing a ball, and he goes through a hoop. Boy, our son sure does have a wild hobby. Basketball isn't mentioned in the Bible. I think it might be satanic. Gee, you might be right about that husband o' mine who totally isn't gay. And, we live in a heterosexual relationship. I sure agree with that. Basketball is weird. Sure is a weird game there. But I'm willing to tolerate it. Yeah, man. Our son is such a success. he can toss a ball into a hoop. Some people can realize that religion is nothing but a lie and go on to accomplish great things, but our son doesn't use his mind. He uses his body to pick up a ball and drop it into a hoop, and for that, I really gotta admire him, wife. Hell yeah, husband. He sure is a great basketball player. I don't think anything bad could ever happen to him. Foreshadowing. I think he's on his way to success, on the express locomotive straight to heaven. Yeah, I sure do. Hey, wife, can I kiss you? Oh, you pervert. You don't get away with kissing a woman unless you ask her at least 40 times beforehand, sinful devil. Oh, you fox, you. What do you say we read up more in this basketball stuff so we know more about what little Timmy likes, huh? Sure, husband don't mind, haha. Yeah, our little Timmy is gonna be the next Michael Jorthouse. I don't know who that is, but I'm assuming it's someone. Okay, what do you say we go off and to the... I don't know what it is we Christians do for fun, but whatever it is, I'm happy, you're happy, and everyone's happy, because hope connects us, faith unites us, and the Crusades killed 1,000 Muslims, and the Pope granted every soldier in them free tickets to heaven because they had gone to the Holy Land and tried to reclaim it in vain. Boy, you sure do know a lot about religion. I know nothing about religion, husband. I just follow it blindly because other people, chiefly you, my husband, are devotees of that religion. And I'm scared of being alienated from my community for having an individual thought, so, Okay, wife, what do you say we go off and get smashed somewhere? Alright, sure, Jesus drank wine at the Last Supper, so I don't think it's wrong for us to drink wine 24/7. Hell yeah, wife. Let's open up a bottle of champagne and get the Christian spirit flowing, if you get the drift. Yeah, let's get smashed. Come on.
Oh boy, it's basketball time. I get to do the basketball.
Alright, now as your mother, little Timmy, I'm warning you, be careful, because I think this basketball might be inspired by Satan, since it's not mentioned once in the Bible. So just stay safe, and if Satan comes up to you and asks for your soul, tell him no, okay?
Alright, Mommy. Woohoo! Wow, it's basketball! I sure does like the basketball! Wow! Slam dunk it!
Does this seem boring yet? It probably should, because Christian movies are always boring, since they can't have anything like murder or sex in them, or even anything slightly philosophically challenging. But in just a moment, Timmy is going to experience an event that will change his worldview forever, and possibly break him. But hopefully, God will save him from tragedy and unite us all, because faith unites us, hope connects us, and several other generic inspirational quotes contained in the trailer for Breakthrough, the 2018 movie coming out to theaters everywhere this Easter, when indie films like Rubber or Super Size Me barely even get a one theater release in downtown Detroit. What do you say to that, huh? Anyway, let's see what happens next to Timmy and his mother in this small Christian town. Remember, this is a small Christian town. There are no Muslims and absolutely no atheists. There better not be any atheists watching this movie, unless it's to convince them that God is real. Because God is real. God is real.
Hey, Timmy, what do you say we go down to the lake and how about let's try doing hockey with our shoes? What do you say? Oh gosh, isn't that kind of dangerous and whatnot? Well, gee, it is dangerous, but since when has that stopped any of us kids? Come on, let's go. Okay, let's go down to the lake, the frozen, freezy lake, and let's hop around on it, cause let's be dangerous here. Wow, this is real fun. Oh gee, this is a very fun activity. I sure enjoyed the athleticism because in this Christian town, only fitness is given any kind of precedent. Doesn't matter if you're stupid, all that matters is that you stay healthy with them heart exercises. Hey Timmy, watch out. I think the ice might be kind of cracking. Oh, it's okay. Let's talk to basketball, fellas. my gosh, Timmy, he's falling through the ice. This is awful. Help me, Butch. We got to rope him out or something. Oh yeah, it's real. Let's just abandon him. 'Cause it's okay. Let's call the 911s. Hello? 911? I think we got a dead body here in the lake. Yeah. As Timmy's mother, it sure is refreshing to eat my yummy coffee latte. Ha. I certainly am glad my son is such a whiz at the basketball. I can let him go off with the other Christian kids unsupervised because
You know, they're Christians. They can participate in hazardous activities. No problem. Oh my gosh. My adolescent has been involved in a catastrophic accident. I had best make for the scene post haste. I hope my obese body doesn't slow me down. As the pastor of this fine Christian town, it certainly is an honor to be around all the fellas. I can recall yesterday's sermon, what with the Christian rock group that went, Jesus is our birth, you know. So nice, and I certainly am doing well at brainwashing those youths, because, you know, they can't have any other kind of music but the rock. You know, so I'm the progressive pastor. I say let's all be pals. Oh, on my smart doodad, it says, oh no, there's been an accident at the lake. Uh-oh, I had best make for the scene of the accident. Here I am, the paramedic, brought in on the scene. It appears that there's a person who's going to die under there, so I'd better really slowly step in here, you know, because since it's a small Christian town, we're not equipped with diving gear or anything. We have to wear little wetsuits, but we don't have oxygen, you know, for breathing underwater or anything. So I'm just going to step in here, and I'm going to take this real big, long stick here. Here we go. Searching around. Do I feel anything? No. Kind of like mixing pancake batter. Oh. No, nothing here. Nothing here. No. No, no. No, nothing here. Nothing here. No. Nothing here. Nothing here. No. No, nothing at this part of the lake. No. No, nothing here. What? You know, Jack, with it, I'm done. I'm just gonna let him stay under there, because, you know, he's probably dead. I give up. Hello, this is the voice of God, and I'm telling you, Mr. Paramedic, don't abandon this kid under the ice. Go back and find him. Oh gosh, there was some kind of ethereal voice there that came out of nowhere. I assume it was probably just the chief. Allow me to keep searching. Oh, here he is. I'm gonna hoist him up. There we go. This is how we do it in small Christian towns. It takes about 20 minutes for ambulances to drive down here, and then, you know, because we believe in the word of the Lord over here. Okay, here we go. Hoisting him up. Yep. Hopefully he's still alive, but I don't know. Luckily, someone told me to not just abandon him under the ice, to bring him up, because that's kind of my job. But otherwise, I would have just gone off and gotten a latte. Okay, here he is. All right. Come on, fellas. Let's get him packed here in the ambulance. Because we gotta drive him down to the little hospital in our little backwards Christian town where we don't believe in science or anything. So let's put him back here. Oh my gosh, my son has been wounded. I hope Jesus can do something about this. The magic sky man, the hippie sky man. I worship a hippie, but I can't act. I have to be conservative here. My son is in danger. Tell me, doctor, just from the look of him,
how does little Timmy look? What's happened to him? Will he be able to be the next LeBron James or the next Michael Jordan out there pulling the trick shots in the hoops? Will he be able to hoop it up? Will he be able to be pretty lit? Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Timmy, but it seems as if your son Timmy is kind of in critical condition here, because he's been under the ice for 12 minutes and everything. But we're going to give him like a bunch of shocks to the heart, and hopefully that'll kind of revitalize him. Now, of course, none of us are going to do mouth to mouth, because that's too sexual, and we can't do that in this Christian movie. We can't try to give him CPR. Because then I'd be considered gay because I'm a man and whatnot. But we'll try and give him some shocks to the heart, because that'll get him going. And it'll also really kind of unsettle the audience here. We're gonna. Okay, doctor, just do whatever you can. My Timmy, he can't die. He needs to hoop it up at the next church meeting. He's such a nice kid, like the 20,000 other mindless robot clones we've got here in Christianville. So please, doctor, do whatever you can to help my son.
This is the sad Christian movie. Don't you feel so sad for these characters? I know I do. This movie is pulling at my heartstrings with just the thought of these Christians not being, horrible. So what a sad scenario. Let's see what happens.
Alright then, it seems as if we've done everything we can do, but we're going to give him a bunch of electric shocks, just to be sure. Alright, stand clear here. Darn it, it seems as if that's done nothing but cause him to flatline. I guess there's nothing we can do. So I'm just since as a doctor I'm an atheist and I have no faith in recovery or anything. I'm just going to call the mother in here so she can say goodbye to her son, because pretty soon they'll have the funeral or whatever, and Okay, so come on in here. Just say goodbye to your son. Do whatever you will with him. Oh, my son, you won't get to be in the next basketball game anytime soon. I was hoping that you could take this ridiculous sport where you throw a ball into a hoop, and do something with it. You're so special. It's not as if basketball is played by 20,000 people nationwide. But now you're going to die on me. Well, I guess basketball was just to make you seem cooler than you really are. To bring some kind of ethnic diversity in here. Well, no, I won't give up. This child, he shall live. I'm going to use the magic power of Jesus and of the Bible to bring him back to life. Here we go. Oh, magic Skyman, I know you can bring my son back to life, please. Can you? Oh, Jesus. Hey, I know that I was born 2,000 years after you died, but help my son. I know, this isn't my son. Why am I treating him like that? Oh my gosh, my You know, everyone is God's son. So I guess I should, you know, everyone is descended from God because all the sinners perished in the great flood. And then Ken Ham made millions of dollars off gullible tourists down in Kentucky, but everyone is God's sons. So God, Magic Skyman, hey, I know you exist because I can't base my assumptions off reason or evidence, so hey, if you please help my son down here live. I have no faith in science or medicine. And, you know, the dirty cuck liberals want you know, health care. We can't rely on health care. Big government, big pharma. Come on, breathe some magic life into this child. You know, I raised him from birth. Actually, I adopted him because there was some lady who couldn't get an abortion because, you know, we conservatives banned that, so I chose to adopt him because, you know, thousands of babies will just come into the world and we won't be able to pay for them all because Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg really need their money. But please, God, if you're up there, breathe the magic Bible man power into my son. Oh my gosh, lady, you've done something magic because all of a sudden his pulse and is started up again and his neurons have started firing. That means that God is real. So I've decided that I'm not going to be an atheist anymore. I'm going to go to church from now on because you know it's not just that maybe hearing the name of this Magic Sky Man who he's been trained to believe in all his life has kind of made him wake up a bit. You know, it's that he was dead, but then, and we can't afford here to film any kind of CGI with heaven experience or anything. So, but yeah, a miracle's taken place. But unfortunately, since we're such a small Christian town, Christianville Hospital won't be able to pay for your son's treatment while he's here, so we can airlift him somewhere to a bigger city and a bigger hospital where they believe more in science. So what city do you want? We're gonna start the chopper, and then he'll be transported off to Science City, where everyone believes in science and not so much in Christianity. So we'll be ready to leave with his limp body in a bit. So okay, I'm all set to go. I'm going with my son here because I'm not just gonna leave him. I'm not. You know, I know I'm fat, but don't worry, I won't cause this chopper to crash. I know how to ride in a helicopter. Isn't it that the angels fly it? Because I don't understand I don't understand thermophysics, but it's like angels fly it or whatever. So I'm gonna get in the helicopter here. I'm all set. So let's get my son to a bigger hospital where they have more resources and they're more well funded by Democrats. Okay. I'm Timmy's father. I haven't been talked much about yet, but I'm not involved in my son's well-being because I think that he's probably just gonna die. But that's okay, because he'll be with his fine magic father, his big sky daddy who can fix all his problems for him, God. You know, I didn't adopt him. She said she wanted to. But I'm going to come along anyway. Later, because in his life, his pastor is more important than his father, so. In the meantime, maybe I can go down to one of those sexist clubs or something, you know, where they have conservative sexism and, you know, and I just don't really care all that much about my son, because he's probably just going to die, but, you know, and really it's just that, but I'll be there, but not as much as the pastor. I don't care about as much about my son as the pastor does. I mean, I assume that's his job to be involved in my son's life. He's, you know, but anyway, no. So, going to break the fourth wall here. You enjoying the movie? The helicopter makes its way across the sky, delivering Timmy to safety. I don't have as much money as Pureflix, but this is a more entertaining movie, right? Breakthrow, the ultimate sad Christian story. Christians are persecuted. Okay, well, here I am. Next stage in Timmy's recovery here in Science City. This big slickin' city makes me feel uncomfortable being the obese mother that I am, but I'll try to stick it out. Well, time to go into the hospital. Hello there, doctor. I'm Timmy's mother, and I hear you've got something cooking here. You think you can make Timmy you think you can cause Timmy to recover? Well, Miss Timmy, you know, I mean, he's underwater for 12 minutes. He's probably gonna die. I hate to tell you this, but you know, water enters the lungs, and also that stuff is like freezing cold. So he's got pneumonia. He's probably not gonna live. Much as I hate to tell you, so you know, I'll try, but doctor, I prayed to the magic sky man. Now you mean to tell me, to my face, my fat face, that you can't cure my son? They tell me you're the best doctor. Yeah, medical tabloids and WebMD do tend to hype things up a little bit. You know, there's only so much we can go here in the medical practice. I mean, unless you want your son brought back as a zombie. No, he's not going to be a zombie. That's against my religion. That's against my beliefs. In the Bible, Jesus resurrects Lazarus, and then he dies like the freak that he is. What I say is, let's make him healthy, okay? Because I prayed to Jesus. So you got to do what God says, okay, Doc? I don't think you get how things work here in the city. see here we have a separation between church and state. So what I'd suggest is go in with your son. We're gonna do everything we can. We've got him hooked up to oxygen. We've given him IV. You know, everything we can do, man. But you know, I don't think we're gonna try. Oh, Timmy, you won't be able to hoop it up now. This is kind of a strange film, you know, about the medical practice, but funded by people who can't or won't support affordable health care, and all because Jeff Bezos needs to make his money from the 36 new Amazon locations he's opened. And you know, and the movie doesn't say how I, as just a mother, basic income, am able to pay for this, you know, expensive procedure. You know, I guess that in Christian world, money is just magic, and Jesus gives magic money to people. You know, it's not as if capitalism, the exploitative system, prevents people from living. But look here, Timmy, I've got you a basketball. Basketball, toss it, and hopefully pretty soon you'll be pretty lit. You'll be hooping it up with the basketball. And never mind that you'll never have an IQ above that of a grade schooler's, Timmy. You're going to be the next Michael Jordan, or Shaquille O'Neal, or Charles Barkley, or I don't know any other basketball players, but it's going to be, you're gonna hoop it up, Timmy. And remember, Jesus is your friend, and if you ever get married, and if you have a wife, and she cheats on you, you know, you can stone her to death. All the Abrahamic religions are based on the Code of Hammurabi, so if you hire a carpenter, he messes up, you can kill him. You know, that's in the Bible, so. But basketball isn't in the Bible, so Timmy, I'm a little worried about this hobby of yours. I think it might be satanic. You know, like how the Pokemons are satanic, and how the Beatles are satanic, and everything that's not in the Bible is satanic. So, maybe on second thought, I should take this basketball away. I'm gonna, because right now you don't need the power of Satan over you, because this isn't a horror movie, it's an inspiring Christian movie. We can't have any dark forces, we can't have any negative influences, so I'm going to stay here, eat Fritos for 10 days, and then we'll see. But hopefully you're going to recover, because you've got the power of Jesus in you, Timmy. So, you've come here, eh, you scumbag? Oh, for gosh sake, Midge, don't talk to me like that. I'm Timmy's father, for crying out loud. You may believe in God, but you don't believe in Timmy. I'm staying here with Timmy. Well, I'm staying at home, and I'm going to watch the top 100 sexiest women in America on VH1. My gosh, you certainly are a misogynist, but I can't do anything to you because I'm a Christian. And based on the good book, women are inferior to men, so you stay at home. I'm going to stay here with Timmy, along with the pastor, because the pastor is more involved in Timmy's life than you. You know what? I say let's give him the basketball. How about that, huh? No, I say let's not give him the basketball. I say let's do. I say let's don't. I say let's don't. I say let's do. Well, you've got one thing right. You better be studying up on the Bible, because the Bible is the fine book. True dat, I read nothing other than the Bible. Okay, Midge, looks as if we've got a real pressing situation here on our hands, so I'll call over some relatives, we'll spread the news, we'll do everything we can. But I think he's not going to make it. And I say he is going to make it. He's our son. For gosh sakes, Hank, can't you think about your own son? I like God more. Hello and welcome to Action News at 9. Tonight, the inspiring story of a kid who's got drowned and then he's supposed to come back alive. Journalism is dead because these days it's nothing but BuzzFeed, but the inspiring puppy stories, the inspiring baby stories. And this is absolutely something that would be reported on news. It wouldn't just be on a hospital bill, So stay tuned, and as we explore this inspiring story, and be sure to hashtag and Snapchat on the Facebook and the trend hog and the viral Insta chat. Okay. Breakthrow. Hello, family. Back from the day at church. It certainly is nice to be around people who aren't my family and talk to them as if they were. Say, honey, what have you got cooked up? It smells delicious. We're like a 50s family. Hello, Ward. I'm worried about the beaver. Haha. Get? 'Cause that's a 50s show. Oh, you got meatloaf cooking? Okay, let's sit down at the table and have a nice Christian meal. It certainly is nice to be of the same religion as a million other people. Certainly makes me unique and interesting. So, wife, I've decided that from here on out I'll be staying at the hospital. I can't stay here with my family. I've got to help out this kid who, because I've got to preserve my image as a nice guy, Top ramen, breakfast of champions. That's what we've got on Trump level income, Top ramen. That's what you get when Trump is president. I certainly enjoy it. Don't you, wife? Yeah. So, you're going to be staying with who now? You're going to be in another room with another woman for 3 months, and I just have to stay here with the kids. And yeah, sounds like a lot of fun, honey. I'm your wife. I have to do whatever you say because you've got that box of stones out back, and I know what happens when I don't do what you say. You do what the good Lord wants you to do, Pastor.
Hey, Daddy, why called a pastor?
Well, son, that has to do with when you're a Top ramen, the meal choice of low-income Republicans. See, son, in the old days, there used to be this profession called shepherds. Now as we've gotten to fully industrialized meat farms, they've gone out of style, but in the old days what would happen is if a lamb was wounded, the shepherd would pick it up and carry it on its neck to kind of heal it. But now though, you put it in the shredder and turn it into gyros, which we eat. And we Christians don't seem to have any kind of problem with that. And surprisingly, the liberal vegans do. But, so just like that, I'm kind of helping Timmy out, this kid who's not my kid. And I'm not his father, but I'm going to pretend like I'm his father. And then my wife might divorce me, but I'll tell her that she can't because she's a woman, see? So does that explain it for you, son?
Yeah, Daddy. So does that mean you're gonna pick Timmy up and put him on your shoulders?
That was a Christian joke. It's time to laugh now. So, if you like the funny joke, which proves that Christians can be funny, then ha 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 ha. Now's your time to laugh it out. Because here at Christian Entertainings Incorporated, it's time to laugh. Because we just told a funny, entertaining Christian joke, which proves that comedy doesn't have to rely on things like social commentary. It can just be a funny, stupid child saying something stupid. Ha 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 ha. Breakthrow. Real Christians, real ideas. Alright, Miss Timmy, I've come over to help Timmy through this patch of grief and anguish. So, tell you what, let's stand on either side of him. And, let's hold his hand, because maybe he'll give some kind of response, and maybe then we can write a long memoir about this experience and make money off it, and justify our misguided beliefs. Even though him holding our hand gives no proof of a book written 2,000 years ago. But let's just try it here. So I'm gonna hold his hand. You hold his hand, okay? All right. So yeah, Pastor, I agree with that approach. Let's ask him some questions. Okay, Timmy, who's your favorite NBA star? Is it LeBron James? If it's LeBron James, squeeze my hand, Timmy. Okay, and if it's Shaquille O'Neal, then squeeze my hand, Timmy. Okay. Okay, who's the best? Shaquille O'Neal for me, and LeBron James for me. Okay, Timmy? Alright, we've got this? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Try and give us some kind of response. You're not a zombie. It's a miracle. Timmy's hands move over his mother's. This proves the existence of God. Oh my gosh, Pastor. You've worked a miracle here today. Praise the magic sky man. You've caused a spiritual happening because my son happened to squeeze my hand. The fact that he was able to choose Shaquille O'Neal proves that God is real. Okay, so Oh my gosh. He just responded, so he can think. Oh yeah, this is great. Your Timmy sure is interesting. He can't move, can't speak. I mean, that's before the accident. So he just gave us a response. Hell yeah. Master, you uttered the forbidden word. Oh God, I did. I uttered the forbidden word. The word that is not to be spoken under any circumstance. I need to get the holy water, quick, something. Pearl organic soy milk. Smart creamy vanilla with organic vanilla, lactose-free, gluten-free, fortified calcium and vitamin. Meets USDA's guidelines for fluid milk substitute. I can't believe it. I said hell. You said hell. You need to be expelled from the Vatican, Pastor. Do you know what it means to say hell? I don't care that Timmy just showed us that he's alive. You don't say hell. You can't say hell. Don't you understand? You can't say hell. That doesn't get said around here. Stay calm, please, Miss Timmy. I know I'm horrible at my job. Just be comforted in the fact that your Timmy is still alive, and I'm now going to sip some of this soy milk in the hopes that it's somewhat like holy water. The straw's in. Pearl organic soy milk. Tastes delightful. It was created by Kikkoman, the company that has been transforming soybeans into legendary food products for more than 3 centuries. Yuppie shit. Breakthrow.
There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. With such power in your smile, sure a stone you'd beguile, so there's never a teardrop should fall. When your sweet lilting laughter's like some fairy song, and your eyes twinkle bright as can be, you should laugh all the while, and all other times smile, and now smile, a smile for me. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the little Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away. In the little Irish laughter, you can hear. hear the angels sing.
Breakthrow. Watch it with your whole family. They will all enjoy it. Whew. Long day here at the firehouse, and my job sure is easy. I sure am glad I helped save that miracle child, they're calling him now, because he was able to make a spastic hand movement. Hey boys, just put my equipment away. How you doing? Well, we're doing okay. Glad you helped that kid out there on the ice. Very noble thing of you to do. What was the experience like hauling a half corpse out of the water like that? What was it like? Well, you know, guys, I was about to give up on my job because I know that you Christian people won't fire me, no matter what I do, because, we're not very well funded here, what with how Trump is president. And, I was just about to put the pole down and just walk away, but I heard this voice saying that I need to go back. So that was you, right, Chief? You telling me to get the hell back out there, because otherwise I'll lose my job. You don't say hell, mister. Also, I never said anything. And I never said anything. Trying to gaslight me? Trying to make me crazy and think there are voices in my head? No, listen. You know how we've had a problem around here for a bit? What with how you don't believe in God and you need to believe in God, or we're going to shove you outside the city limits and ruin your life from here on out by giving you a bad score on your resume. I think that was the voice of God telling you to go back. So you need to believe in God now. Oh, wow. But that's crazy that God told me to do that. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. I mean, I'm not a real atheist. I'm just a caricature, a movie atheist. Who doesn't understand the way the world works, just like any Christian. But, wow, just like the millions of gullible people spending their money on this movie, possibly to make fun of it, I'll be swinkered into believing this thing. Wow. Well, I'll be obliged to join your little cult. God helped me save that kid. Otherwise, I would have just let him there to rot. But I think I'm a born-again Christian. I've got to go home, watch Peter Popoff place his magic psychic hands on everyone. Got to watch the Peters Brothers and rock It's Your Decision. And Bible Man. I haven't watched Bible Man forever because my evil atheist parents told me. They said, be a fireman, but don't believe in God. And then they died, and I thought, how can, if God exists, why does death exist? Without understanding that maybe God doesn't exist, and death is just a thing that happens, and maybe God isn't responsible for people dying. Maybe it's just a natural biological process. Because that's the way that cartoon atheists think, So I'm going to believe in God now. Alright guys, I'm probably going to hit the sack. Okay. Thanks for agreeing to convert to our cult. You'll be very happy from here on out. Don't you want to join the cult of Christianity too? I'm telling you guys, my son, you thought he was dead. You almost gave up on him. All you atheist doctors, you dirty atheist doctors in this big science city. But actually, he just moved his hand and told us which was his favorite basketball player. So not only is that proof that he can hear us, that, you know, his mind is working a little bit, but it's also proof that God exists and that there was a giant flood and that every animal was able to crowd onto the tiny little boat, and that man was created out of dirt and not amino acids, as some biologists might tell you. I know it sounds crazy, but my Timmy, his favorite basketball player is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, meaning that it's real. So, you know, what do you atheist pigs have to say to that? I hate to tell you, Mrs. Timmy, but we're the kind of movie atheist that can't be converted. We believe that what you saw was simply a muscular twitch, just a kind of, you know, react. We can't acknowledge that maybe his brain is working a little bit. We've got to drain you of hope, because atheists are powered by Satan, and we hate God. We have a vengeance against God, you understand? So we need, it's all fake. Now, if you kindly leave this room so that we may inject him with some bat oil, we may sacrifice him to the Lord of Darkness. You know the one, don't you? That's what all doctors want. That's what Bernie Sanders wants. That's what Hillary Clinton wants. That's what her husband wants. That's what Barack Hussein Obama wants. Oh, you never thought you'd hear his name again, did you? Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Just a muscular spasm. Now, can you leave the room so we can continue our malicious work? By golly, I'm a Christian woman, and I won't put up with that, no sir. Back down in the South, you don't understand how we cook up a mess of bills. My accent's coming on. I forget about this accent quite a bit, but when I get riled, mister, my son's gonna live. When I get home, I'm gonna take my anger out on my manservants. You got me? That's how we do it down south. We're able to own people, cause that's the white. That's how we do it down south. You know. So, gosh, I'm losing my accent. Just get the hell out of here. I won't have any of this. My son is going to live. He's going to live. Please, Timmy. Here. Here, Timmy. I'm gonna back up here and you catch the basketball, okay? Come on, let's have fun. It's been so boring ever since you got still like this. You haven't been studying your Bible, Timmy. That really worries me. What's up with that? Why aren't you reading your Bible down there in the hospital bed? Look, I know your hands don't work, and your arms don't work, and your legs don't work, but at least pick up the Bible. You need to be studying that every night, every day of your life. It has so much to learn. And I'm going to toss this basketball. Uh-oh. I guess I don't really understand that. It'll be okay, Timmy. Just ignore the, I shouldn't have done that. Just relax, Timmy. Just calm down there. This experience certainly is heartwarming and touching. I'm going to exploit it and milk it for all that it's worth. Make a hefty sum off my son's tragedy and gain more converts to our sick, twisted cult. All right, Mitch, we've collected the whole family, all the supporters, so they're going to come in and show their support for Timmy, because we all think he's going to die, but we're going to put up this insincere little tribute to Timmy. So I just shovel the guests in. We've got cakes, chips, soda, and we've got okay. It's so nice that they've all showed up in favor of my son, Timmy, the child who doesn't understand the Western world, much less what goes on in it, but he's pretty lit when he throws those hoops, when he hoops it up. So come on in, everybody. Hi, Timmy.
Hi, Timmy.
Hello, Timmy. I show my support for you on Instagram. Hi, Timmy. I'm so sorry about the accident. You know what? I think this is all a bunch of bull snoodle. This kid isn't going to come back alive. He's almost dead, and his stupid, obese mother, who looks like Chris Farley, drunk Chris Farley, she thinks that her son is gonna come back. Who are we kidding? I say it's all a big hoax, a big fabrication. I have no hope, but I am Christian. Why, I'm shocked at you. This is my son, Timmy. He's going to come back alive. I know it because I prayed it to Jesus, the magic sky man. Now get out of here, all of you, all you guests. You're not my guest if you don't support my magic son, Timmy, and his hooping it up. He's going to be the next LeBron James. Now get out of here. Why, Ethel? You don't have the right to dismiss our guests like that. I invited these people here, and you shoved them off? What is this? They have no hope in my son, Timmy, James, and I don't think you do either, James, so get the hell out. My son, Timmy, is going to be the next hooper of it up. He's going to hoop. He's going to hoop it up. So get out of here, James. You have no respect. You have no hope for my son, Timmy. That's what I say. So get out. Get out, James. Don't worry. We're not divorcing. Just get out. Just get out. You don't have hope for my son. I'm a broken woman. My son has been... I'm the paramedic who saved Timmy, and I'm here to serve as just kind of a side character, I just wander around. Hi. Tonight I'm wandering kind of around the hospital basement. Well, here's Timmy's room. I'll go in. Hey, you're the paramedic who saved my son's life, right? Yeah, I am. Oh, neat. Why'd you show up here randomly like a ghost or something? Are you Timmy's guardian angel? No, I'm not. I gotta go now. Bye. Now I think I understand why my Timmy hasn't been coming back to me. It's because I've been a stupid woman. I've been a stupid cow, a stupid pig. I'm such a stupid woman. I shouldn't be mean to the people who think my son is going to die. I need to be nicer to them. What am I, a Christian? Christians don't tell people to get out. If they're my guests, I have to be nice to them. I mean, this is just basic etiquette. I get it now. I get why my son isn't making a recovery. It's because I'm too mean to people who don't want my son to live. I need to cut that out. 7 deadly sins. I've shown vanity. That's what it is. And Timmy here is still rock solid cold because I've been so stupid. I've been a stupid woman. And just to think, I need to be more happy, and I need to just put up with anything. I need to overcome any obstacle with the power of Jesus, the magic, sparkling, cleaning power of Jesus. In my life, I can do anything. I've been such a moron. Well, tomorrow, we're going to try something. I'm going to leave. I'm going to be nicer to those people. I'm going to welcome them all back because we're a community. And gosh dang it, in a Christian town, everyone is supposed to be they're supposed to be pals and palsy-walsies. And if you're mean to anyone, even for a reason, like your son is dying, then God hates you for that. I've learned my lesson. What a stupid woman I am. I've been so mean to my husband, my caring, loving husband, and even now. He's watching the 100 Sexiest Women in America on VH1, and then he's going to watch Bible Man. I wish I was watching Bible Man with him. I shouldn't care about my son. I should care about my husband and what he's doing. I'm such a stupid woman. Well, that all ends here. That all ends now. Right now. God, if you're listening, I've decided to stop being a stupid woman. I'm going to be way nicer to everyone now. I'm going to be so nice. I'm going to be the nicest person on the world. Just make my son Timmy here hoop it up. I want those NBA proceeds, and I want to know that by the time next March Madness rolls around, I can bet on my son here, and he's going to win, and I'm going to make a lot of money. So, this is my new plea. Good night, Timmy. You enjoying the IV, the breathing hose? I'll stay here with you, Timmy. I'll be vigilant through the night. Me and my 400-pound body. And while I sit here, I'm going to eat the Heath Crunch cookie dough. Stay strong, Timmy. Breakthrow, an inspiring Christian story for the new millennium. Watch it now, watch it now, watch it now, watch it now, watch it now. You have no choice. quiet night here in the hospital. Look, what's that, Timmy? Out the window. Why, I'll be dinged. It's everyone from Christianville come here to pay their respects. To you, Timmy. Because everyone knows who you are. Everyone knows what happened to you. My gosh, isn't that nice? They've all come here to talk to someone they don't know. Well, that's really creepy. Okay. Here, let's watch. Timmy, we hold a candle to you. It's not burning. And it's huge. And we got it at the dollar store for $1, and it's regular. The bottom is irregular. But we hold a candle to you and hope that you get better and that God saves your life and that everything in the Bible is true, because we don't want the illusion to be broken. With that, you've made a song for you, and I'm gonna have to set this candle down now. Here's our song. Everyone likes Christian movies. Everyone likes Christian movies. But where will it end? Where will it stop? It really needs to stop right here and now. Because Christianity is just an excuse for war. So many things would not have happened if it weren't for the Catholic Church. And we know that this movie is trying really hard, but we don't buy it one little tiny bit. And I hope it bombs at the box office. It doesn't deserve any money, because it doesn't even have a plot or point. And it's just a bad movie. It doesn't even work. It's just a bad movie through and through. And ever since Stanley Kubrick kicked the bucket, Hollywood has been a mass of trash. Don't even try to unify. This movie is propaganda. We don't like it at all. Gone are the days when you could go to a movie theater and see a good movie with a plot and actual writing. 'Cause these days every movie has to be based on a true event, or has to be the best movie ever. 'Cause making movies is expensive, and just know that this story isn't all that interesting. And we don't care about religion. Just know that this movie is the result of a system that won't fix its problems. And just know that everybody doesn't like this film. It's not a good film by any means. And we don't like this movie. We don't like this movie. Nobody likes this movie. and everyone wants you to love it because it pretends not to be propaganda. But we know it's propaganda, so you need to kind of stop and make better movies. And I don't really care about this movie, but I refuse to just not watch it because there's nothing else. There are movies for kids and adults, but no movies for smart people. So no, now, Timmy, we don't care about you. We don't care about you at all. And I hope that the sickening movie empire just crumbles and falls. Because especially the Christian movies are never good because they're censored by themselves, as they often do. Yes, every Christian movie, like Breakthrough and Breakthrow, are just a simple load of poo. No one wants your stupid movie. We don't want the movie. Put the movie away. I wouldn't watch the movie for $1 million, but I did for $10 one day. Be inspired, Timmy. Breakthrow, the new movie for everyone who has a heart. Everyone enjoys the movie Breakthrough. That was such a pleasant song. I'm going to go up onto the roof now and hope for a miracle. I hope that the elves arrive in time before the goblins do, because... Right. Stay here, Timmy. Oh, wow. It's a magic snow cloud. I guess this is God, all this snow. God certainly is a beautiful divine being. I know him on a first name basis. Water of Life Christian School. That's pretty lit. I can feel all the cheesy quotes from Christian movies flow into me. As I see this divine being, this huge divine being. Wow, God is a squash. Amazing. Hello, God. Fix my son Timmy, please. Because he's fallen in the ice and he needs to come back alive. I know that you can do things that are outside the laws of anything that's ever been recorded, so please, God, just... Hello, God. God. The squash is God. The squash is God. Help my son Timmy, please, God. Please, Timmy. Alright, Timmy, on the count of 3, I'm going to throw God on you, and you're going to wake up then. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. that just a squash? Well, hello there, Doctor. I said you were the best in the world, so what have you figured out about how to get Timmy back on his feet, ready to hoop it up? Well, Miss, I don't know. I mean, he was underwater for 12 minutes, and maybe that has something to do with your doctrine where you say that there's an afterlife, so life isn't worth living. I mean, I'm not sure. If you fell down into the ice, you could push up, right? Hey, come on, Doctor. I won't have any of that. You're gonna... Look, I've got my own theory, okay? You know how you've been injecting him with medicine, right? Well, yeah, the medicine is to keep him alive and breathing and his blood pumping, and Well, I think that's what's wrong. I think we need to take him off that medicine. I think we need to pull all the tubes off him, and he's going to spring to life like Jesus from the cave. Okay? That's my theory. I think all your medicine is ruining him. You don't really understand how medicine works, do you, man? See, I don't think he's just going to pop back up like magic if we take him off life support completely. He's probably going to die. You know this, right? So, tell you what, if anything goes wrong, then sign this form that says we can't be sued. It was your idea, okay? Look, we'll try it. Okay, thank you, Doctor. I know you're open to ideas, like Christian ideas. Why aren't you more open to Christian ideas? Christianity's a fine religion. I make brownies every Wednesday. And then I give them to my Father, God. This is God, Doctor. Hi, say hi, God. I think you're crazy, man, but we do have a psychiatric ward here that can probably help you out a little. I mean, I know you're going through some stress, but that squash isn't God. The squash is God. Anyway, let's try my theory out. Okay, Timmy. Today is the day you spring back to life. Okay, Timmy? Now, we're going to take all the tubes out of you, all the tubing. We're going to take this out of you. We're going to take this out of you. We're going to take this out of you. I don't know why this was in you, but it was. We're going to take all this stuff out of you. It's all out. Okay, we're going to take out of you. And Timmy, I want you to imagine that you're under the ice and you're swimming, right? You're in darkness, okay, Timmy? And then you're rising up. You're rising above it. You're rising above the waves. You're swimming up. You're swimming up. Because the bottom of the lake is either hell or heaven. Hell because it's below ground, but heaven because you're not going to hell, Timmy, but also because you're a good Christian fella, right? But just imagine swimming up. You're swimming up above the waves, above the ice. You get to the top, and your name is John Cena. Okay, are you ready for this, Timmy? On the count of 3, we're going to take all the oxygen and everything off of you. And you're going to come back alive so that I can win the NCAA bracket. Alright, let's have it, Timmy. My gosh. Timmy. My son. Oh gosh. My son Timmy has erupted from his slumber. This is a miracle.
Hello, Mother. What do you say? We go out and let's do some basketball, okay?
I can't do basketball, Timmy. I'm a stupid woman, but thank you, Timmy. And thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Christianity is the world's most wonderful religion. This is God. And this is Jesus. Look. Who's this? It's the Holy Spirit. My gosh, this is a cause for celebration.
Celebration? Does that mean Cool and the gang are coming?
Breakthrow, the inspiring movie with the really funny and interesting, hilarious jokes. Alright then, Timmy, looks like you're fully recovered, so time to go to school again.
Okay. Alright, Mother. Here I go.
Hey, look. Here comes that kid who is supposed to be dead. Hey there, why aren't you dead? You're supposed to be dead.
Well, gee willikers, it's a meanies. This sure is an unnecessary, weird kind of thing to add in here in the last minute. That means nothing and doesn't affect anything before or after. By gosh, this is brilliant writing.
Why aren't you dead, you miracle child? We're going to graffiti up your locker. Because here in movie education, there's no punishments. Haha. You're supposed to be dead.
Okay. All these fiends, I had best scoot away on my impractical two-wheeled vehicle, post-haste. By gosh, here here I am at the very same lake where I nearly died. Well, now it's summer, so I'm looking at it with a positive attitude, and I'm never gonna go on it ever again. Oh, over there on that bench, there's a guy who saved me, just happens to be here the same exact moment that I get here. I'll go over and sit next to him, be a pal. Hi there, Mr. Paramedic. Gee, you sure saved me.
Yeah, Timmy. Look out over those waves. Tell me what you think. Why do you think you live, Timmy? Is it because of God, or is it because it's the 21st century and medical technology has advanced past the four humors and miasma? What do you think, Timmy? Looking out over the dead water, you know. I've changed my whole outlook on life ever since that day. That day that I saved someone from ice. God is real, you know, Timmy.
I'm telling you, Mr. Paramedic, I sure is glad you've decided not to be an atheist no more. So now you can come on down to church and be pals with Pastor. The pastor is the best guy ever. He's a big smart fellow with all his fun children.
Yes, Timmy, I guess I should go to church now. I've learned a lot from this experience, mainly that I shouldn't abandon people under the ice, but also that God is real, and Jesus is real, and everything in the Bible is true and factual. Serves me right for being an atheist scum in this heavenly community. That's right, looking at those waves, I think you could have died. You could have died if God hadn't told me to not abandon you out there.
Well, everyone knows that without God you can't be nice. Because God is the basis for all morality. That's just how He works. If you don't believe in Him, you're evil. So anywho, glad you've decided to now believe in God.
Breakthrow. The inspiring movie with real Christians and real ideas. The inspiring tale of one fellow's breaking of all odds. Whew. Well, I'm sorry about this whole affair, Peter. I'm sorry how it turned out. Now we're together again. We're a happy family. There's no need for any conflict or the fact that I've married someone who I don't even know, that the marriage was arranged by men. You know, that's alright. Well, I'm glad you now understand that women are inferior to men, Ethel. I mean, for gosh sakes, how is Timmy supposed to have a healthy life if you're out trying to keep him alive? I'm supposed to keep him alive. I'm the man around here. I mean, come on. By golly, Adrian, you're right. I need to rethink my whole view. Well, let's get Timmy and go on down to the Colt and bring along some Go-Gurt and some snack packs. because we're about to have a big fest. Today is the day that Timmy comes into his own as a member of our church, a member of our community. Today is the day he really develops. Yep, that's right, Wendy. Today is the day that Timmy really hoops it up. Yeah, that's it. Well, poor family again. Everything is fine. The only thing that falling in the lake really did to us is just kind of reinforce sexism. But, you know, other than that, it didn't even need to happen, and we haven't developed any. But, you know, who's up for learning things, like the fact that Christianity is a fraud? We don't need to learn things. We just reaffirm our beliefs a bit more. We start out as Christians. By the end, we're still Christians. And the only difference is that I guess the paramedic guy has decided to become a Christian also. You know, the number of Christians in a Christian movie can never decrease. It can only increase because the Christian's power is steadily rising. And unlike how in real life it's actually decreasing like rapidly, because it's like, you know. Anyway, so yeah, Bethany, get out the fried chicken and the ribs, and we'll be down there in the church pretty soon. Okay, husband. You know, I'm really glad we adopted Timmy. Because gosh forbid he worshipped the pagan religion of the Incas, among whom he was one. He was a savage beast until we tamed him. Like The White Man's Burden by Rudyard Kipling, you know. By golly, we sure turned him white and Caucasian and Christian. Not to say that, you know, all the Central and South America have been dominated by Catholicism and Protestantism. But, you know, that's just what Christians do. They adopt people because their own actions have made South and Central America the disparate slums that they are. So the white people have to go down there and adopt a few children and, you know, feel better about themselves and their actions. Their exploitative, lucrative actions. Anyway, hey Timmy, come on down here. We're going off to church today. Time for a meeting.
Okay, Mother. I'm all set. Woohoo! I'm gonna bring the basketball, and then we're gonna get to listen to the Christian rock group. I sure enjoys the Christian rock group.
Oh yes you do, Timmy. I'm so glad you're alive and smiley and happy. Breakthrow. Hello out there, people. As your pastor, it really pleases me to announce that we've taken an event that has nothing to do with the existence of God, and we've skewed the data to justify our own misguided beliefs. That's right. God is real because this one kid, Timmy, he fell through the ice, and you'd think he'd die. Because, like, he wasn't just on there for, like, 1 second. He was on there for, like, 10 minutes. But he's alive. Did you know that people can live underwater for over 10 minutes? Like David Blaine can do it without even flinching. But did you know that today Timmy is alive after 2 weeks of being in the hospital? Frickin' God. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Timmy and his mother, who we're inviting right up here stat to talk like it's the Dr. Phil show or the Steve Harvey show. Give it up. Okay, so, Timmy, exactly what did you see after you fell into the ice?
I saw Jesus, of course, Pastor. I saw heaven. It's a beautiful place. It's got apples and grapes, and you got to see Jesus. And Jesus said to me, he said, Timmy, you don't get to die yet. You gotta live.
Right, Pastor. And I heard him mumble this in his sleep, so you know it's real. Timmy's case is truly remarkable. My husband and I adopted him from Latin America, meaning that we get a big income tax deduction because our actions are considered charity. Also, I'm infertile because I ate too much of the Heath Bar Cookie Crunch. So, yeah, Pastor, Timmy's an absolute miracle here. It's so nice to know that he has a loving father and mother, and his real father and mother were bulldozed when white contractors burst into the Amazon without notice, So we're just glad to have Timmy here. Just really glad. And we forgot to mention there's one scene where his teacher asks him why her husband died if he lives, because the teacher is crazy and is cracking under the mental strain of Christianity and this false hope, and she doesn't understand why Timmy lived whereas her husband died. But the answer is Timmy is young and her husband was old, but actually the answer, of course, is that God hates her husband and that he likes Timmy. But we weren't able to include that scene in this inspiring Christian movie, Breakthrow. Unfortunately, but it was quite a scene. Just watch this educator become mentally unstable and ask a child why her own husband died, as if the child is responsible for that or something. And, we promote that as if it's a good thing, or at least we don't comment on it. Well, by gosh, people, this is the truth. And right now, you can buy my book, Secrets of Jesus, How to Live, for $500 a piece. Just sign your name in blood right here and smear it on my forehead. And you too can understand how to live if you die or almost die, just like Timmy here. Folks, give it up. And now, folks, I'd like to give you a special treat. Everyone who helped rescue Timmy, please stand up now. Alright, if you supported Timmy while he was in the hospital, if you held a lonely vigil with your candle and you sang, please stand up now. Alright, if you're a civil service worker, please stand up now. If you got the police or the firemen or the paramedics, everyone stand up, please. Alright. Everyone who donated money to help Timmy while he was in the hospital, please stand up now. Alright, finally. Everyone who didn't donate money to help Timmy because you're too poor, because the system makes you poor, don't stand up because you're horrible people. Timmy needed your money, and you didn't give him your money, and you don't give this church money. Shame on you. So everyone who's still sitting in this auditorium right now, if Timmy had died, you didn't give him your money, you didn't empty your wallets into this collection pan, that is your fault. So you don't stand up. Breakthrow. The most inspiring movie of the year. Called that by all Europeans and Christians alike. All people without minds love this movie. Breakthrow. Alright, folks. We've got a stupendous finish. It's like a rip-off of God's Not Dead, except the magical Negro doesn't take Kevin Sorbo away to heaven, because Kevin Sorbo isn't in this movie, but we wish he was. Anyway, so we've got the same cliche, the same horrible ending. We've got everyone's favorite here at the church, especially the little people. We've got the Christian rock group, the Apostle Minstrels, because as everyone knows, the way to get the youth brainwashed is to make rock songs that are devoid of life or feeling because they're censored and can't have any curse words or mentions of the evil in the world, because there is no evil in the world. Christians just deny it, of course. So anyway, without further ado, to close things off here, we've got just a stupendous performance by this Christian rock group, so enjoy it, enjoy us all, enjoy the God, enjoy the high priestess, enjoy the mountaintop of the yelling of the passage of the Judaism of the Abrahamic, because tonight our dwelling hath come. Jeremiah 14:2.
Jeez, Pastor, was that just a math equation you said?
Oh God, Timmy, you're beautiful. Your humor is great. Everyone, just give it up for this amazing rock performance as we end this disgusting, horrible movie. Thank you. I thought that this would be just a little old country song, but I got a sitar, not a guitar, and it took way too long. I thought that this could be just a little old country song, but the Duck Dynasty guy didn't show up, and it all came out wrong. So with that, I'd like to say, hope you enjoy this movie. Your time with Timmy, certainly really groovy. And God's not dead, he's surely alive. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, living on the inside, living on the inside. He's living on the inside.
living on the inside, living on the inside, living on the inside. God's not dead, he's surely alive. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, living on the inside. Living on the inside, living on the inside. God's not dead, he's surely alive. God's not dead, he's surely alive. I thought that this could be just a little country song, but I guess I got too worked up and things just came out wrong. I thought that this could be just a little old country song, but my viewpoint is wrong. And people can't get along because God's not dead, he's surely alive. And if he keeps being alive, the world won't last in years for even 5. Hope you enjoyed the Timmy movie. Hope the Timmy movie was really groovy. This world is